Today I'm going to show you how to use Showbie, set up a class, have students sign up, and create an assignment, and for students to work within the app on the assignments. So we're going to go to my screen on my iPad. It works better on the iPad than on the computer. Right here's the Showbie icon. You're going to open it. You're going to sign up yourself as a teacher, put in all your information, and then you're going to come to this screen. None of this will be here at first. It'll just be blank without all that. You're going to click on this icon to create your class. If you want to join a class, sometimes administrators in the district like to use it to send you stuff and have you write on it. But for the purpose of today we're going to create a class and you're going to name it. So we will name it Test Class 2.0. And then right here's your code that you're going to need for your students. If you don't write it down, it's okay. There will be a way to access it. So then your class will appear over here. Here's my Test Class 2.0. Now, if you click on that, I have no students. All I can do is add an assignment. Well, we will get to that in a minute once we have a student sign up. So here's your class code. You need to remember that. So I'm actually going to connect another iPad, and this one will play as our student for the moment. So there's my second iPad on my screen, and I'm the student, so I'm going to sign up for free, and I'm going to click I'm a student. Now, if your students have an email account, you can do the Google, but you do not need it. You can sign up with a username, so they will put their first name and then their last name. Then they will create a username. You can create that username or they can. It's up to you, your own preferences. And then they choose a password. My class, I always use the same generic password for my students in every app. But just for the purpose of today, like for my class, I would do like more1 or something. Email is optional. You do not need to put an email. You click sign up. Then they need to do that class code. And that's where you come back and have this written down somewhere for your students. And then they join class. Now, the sending the push notifications, I always tell them yes. So if I add an assignment, they can just instantly get a notification that I've uploaded an assignment, or if you make a comment on an assignment, they can get a notification for that. And then up here at the top left of their screen is this, join another class. Well, if you click on that, they will now see your class that you created, and now they are in it. So let me go ahead and disconnect my student iPad and go back to the teacher one. So now if you click on your class, you still don't see any students. Well, that's where you need to click here where it says add an assignment, and you can go to class members. There is your student. Now you can click on your students. You can block that student if you want. You can see their username if they don't remember it, and then you can also reset their password. If you click on that icon again, you can see your class settings. This is how you can change your class code. Or you can rename your class if you weren't happy with it or there was a typo error. So now we're ready to add an assignment. So as this thing's indicating, you're going to click here and click on add an assignment. So you're going to name it what you want. We do a lot of daily Common Core, so I'm going to put that on there as my assignment. Now the due date. Whenever you put the date it's due and the time, it will collect it and no longer be able for them to make changes to it. So I will put today at 3 p.m. the assignment's due. Now assignment lock. This is how teachers who like to prep their stuff in advance will upload all their documents and assignments and put the lock that until it's unlocked, students can't work on it. Well, we don't pay for the paid version. We don't do the monthly fee. I like to do the free one because it's just as nice, but I do not have that feature. I do not see it ever coming to the free version. They want you to pay for it. But now that I have my assignment name, my time it's due, I'm going to go ahead and save it. And now I'm going to have something that says assigned. So then I'm going to click on it, and I'll see my students right here, and then this shared folder. So now I see what students have access to this assignment. But if I click up here, all you can do on that little icon is change the name and the due date. That's all you can do. So to actually upload the assignment, you click on shared folder, and you'll get this little yellow box again that has this plus sign that says add your documents here. If you have a picture you want to add, or you want to add a comment, you can do it there. I usually save everything to Dropbox. I have it linked. So my daily Common Core is actually math. Let me go find it, and I'll add it real quick. So there it is, and it's in PDF format. PDF format or pictures can be written on inside Showbie. So there's my assignment in the shared folder. I like to click on it and check it out and make sure it works. So there it is. That's how I want it to display. I'm done. Now, if I click on my student, they have that same document from the shared folder. This is the one they can write on. This icon helps them zoom in and move around. This is their writing tool. That color and thickness is the only one you can get. If you want any of these others, you need to pay for the upgrade, which is a monthly fee. I don't suggest it. The free one works just as well. So your students will sit here and fill out their morning work or whatever they're doing. My students sometimes complain that it's hard to write on here. The multiple choice is easy, but the writing is hard. Well, you can use this icon. These two, you just cannot use them unless you pay. So this one works great. So you're going to click on it. Wherever you want to type, you're going to click there. So if I want to do my name, I'm going to click at my name, and this will appear. And then you type in your name or whatever answer you want to put and click Save. Well, that's really big and blocks a lot of the assignment. Well, if you click on that little yellow person, it'll make it disappear. If you click on it again, it'll pull it up. So if they turn it in, it'll look like this. So my student, they feel done with this assignment, or let's say it's 3 o'clock and it's been collected. They'll click Done. Anytime they click Done, you will get a notification if it's set up in your settings to tell you that someone's turned it in. Even if you don't get those notifications, you can see it right here that they have done something. Or if you go back and look at your assignments, you can see how many students have turned in the assignment. If you have 16 students and you have 1 turned in, that means you have 15 students who haven't turned it in. But if you click on the assignment, you can tell here who's turned it in and who hasn't. If they don't have this, they have not done anything on that assignment. Now, even though they click Done, they can go back and work on it. That's not a problem, unless it's past that date and time that it is to be turned in. If your student has taken notes somewhere and they took a picture of it, they can add it using that plus and adding it from their photo library. That's a bonus feature for you to have. And then anything you write on this page here, the student's page, and you click Done, they will get a notification that you have written on it. And that is how you create an account, sign up a student, add an assignment, and your students can work on it. After this, I will create a video to show you how to grade within Showbie and do a mass grading all at once.